Do today's Daily Dominion, which is a seaside intrigue board. It's a little bit. I mean, the problem here is just that there's no like inexpensive village. There's a lot of draw. I guess the other aspect is there's not an attack, so there's a tiny bit of alt VP and nobles, and then of course duchies, but Wharf is really good. Wharf is really good all the time, just for all decks. Like you can play pretty treasure heavy decks, and Wharf's quite friendly with that. Quite good with engines, though it would really like to have a cheaper village would help the Wharves immensely here. I mean, the bot will likely go for some amount of pirates. Sometimes, the bot will buy Wharf, but I think it tends to favor pirates. Though here, I mean, you could play with both easy. If you were just doing the money deck. We'll play engines. We're just going to go with trying engine stuff. So I'll probably open Lookout Silver, though it's a little scary. Hitting 5 is kind of a pain. I guess it's sort of a pain to trash and hit 5 here, but and you really don't want 3 again, especially, but all right. Well, I would rather have this draw where we get a Wharf, but the Lookout misses than some of the alternatives. There's got to be some kind of, I guess I could get a second Lookout, though that feels not good. One problem with Lookout especially is once you start drawing cards, then it gets considerably worse. We're just going to get a second Wharf. So far the Lookouts are hiding a little bit. And potentially there was some shot that would give us another, that the Wharf would be in those 3 and then we would get to play it. That would have been a pretty big deal, but we didn't get it. So we're gonna try and mix in, I guess, Wharfs and Nobles now. I mean, we're gonna do this regardless. We have 5. I mean, we could stop here. Maybe we could go card coin anyway, and if we draw the Nobles, it's not a huge deal. Oh, we probably need another Wharf. I'm not sure how we're gonna add payload. I guess a courtier. Courtier on pirate would be kind of good, though. I don't know if we're gonna have time for all that. Obviously, it's not like ideal that we drew the Wharf there, but another province. This isn't too bad so far. There's definitely a world where it becomes too bad, but so far it's not. Okay, we hit this again, which is good. Okay, so we get our 4th Wharf. I don't know if we add another silver. It's like worse than like getting a courtier probably. But we can't obviously we can't afford the courtier right now. I think I'll just stick with pawns for now. Obviously the pawns aren't doing anything really, but okay, so we have down here, we have 2 Wharves, a silver, 2. There are a lot of coppers still. I guess we do one more cantrip before playing the Lookout, though. It could have certainly gone badly. Anyway, we're gonna get, well, okay. That stinks. This is a Wharf. I don't know, there's not a lot we can do about that. You bottom deck this. It was just not a good draw. Well, we had this 8 again. We didn't play the 2 Wharves, so that's also not good. I don't know. This is all. We're gonna need a lot of duchies. Play the lookout now. Okay. We could either just gain a gold. And hope we draw. Oh, great. We activated their pirate. Hope we draw the silver, which we do. Okay. We're down to 3 coppers. So we're basically just trying to get one more. If it's non-copper, we'll. There's 2 coppers. Okay, so this will find something worth trashing. Oh no, there's just 1 copper. Am I bad at counting? Oh gosh, I'm bad at counting. Well, where's the? How do I get back to the lookout thing? I hate this interface so much. Okay, that wasn't so good. I mean, this is all right. It could have been much worse. Let's get coin, gold. Goody, we activate their. We've activated their trap card, you might say. No, we've activated their pirate again. We are at least. These draws are so bad. Trying to think. We may have enough. This is scary. Just all these pawns. I really would like to find a wharf, of course. Here we go. So this should be okay. Unless it's courtier here. But we can still we get a gold. I guess we're gonna draw it. We might as well. Maybe not though, since we keep activating these pirates. Okay, so we got a lot of points to make up. Let's say we get to, like, if we just double right now. Really not very good. If we just double here, we get to 21. If they double, they're at 35. We would need. We'd still need more turns, so it doesn't make sense to province yet, or at least not double province. It may be time to start buying duchies, even though those are also a little problematic. Yeah, this is unfortunate, right? This is an exact 8 hand. Well, at least it appears to be. We just draw these hands over and over again where we don't have the wharves. I mean, it's not that unlikely, but it's still annoying. The lookouts, there's like only 2 hits for the lookout now, so you can't really play it. I go like this. I mean, unless you get to the end where you know you have a hit, and there aren't any hits now. We also forgot to play the courtier. Well, we're not going to take gold anymore, I guess. for fear of activating. We have to score now more just in hopes of getting within striking distance. So the draw is going to become a problem. Obviously, if we can double here, we're okay. But there's a lot of junk to get through to make that happen. We still play 2 Wharves, so that's not so bad. I'm not going to take province with them having 2 caravans down. That's just asking to lose immediately. So now we need now we're really playing for a long game. Maybe there was a point where I forgot to play this stupid courtier again. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I'm just playing it for money at the end of a turn. It can still just be money. It's not really bad at all necessarily. If they miss province, we probably will get to a province. Trying to think if it matters. We do need this estate, right? Because if they buy a nobles, we need the point. All right, this is it in hand. Fortunately. Well, that was not super persuasive. We did have an extra turn. I mean, this isn't surprising either, though. But it is, it was a little tough. I can't even say that my draws were really all that bad. I complained a couple times, but there was nothing super disastrous. The bottom decked wharf was pretty bad, actually. I take that back. That one wasn't great. But I did hit 5 and stuff off the shuffle, so I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to fully empty the nobles before doing any other greening. The courtier was really backfiring as far as accelerating my opponent as well, which you have to play with treasure payload here, though. I mean, you can't play merchant ship. You don't have enough villages. So you got to get money from treasure somehow. I mean, I guess you could just have multiple courtiers and only play them for plus $3. But that's going to be a little slower than getting the golds. Just whether it changes, how much it changes the pirate acceleration for the opponent. Well, anyway, we snuck it out. We hit 3 a lot. It would have been nice. We hit 3 a lot at the start, where it would have been pretty nice to hit a $4 hand, because caravan would have been way, way better than the pawns we were buying. I could believe also that I was supposed to have taken silvers over more of the pawns, but the draw is so tenuous here that you're just really trying to get, and it also interferes with the trashing. Silver is not bad with wharf or anything, but I kind of wonder if we just let me play my take on money. Let me play my take on money here. Could also play with monkey against some of these decks. We know that this next hand has a bunch of, because of we know the other silver's down here because of the way we already saw it go at one point, but I'm gonna take 2 wharves and then a pirate. Yeah, this kind of bottom decking is slow, and this is also what happened in our shuffle, although it wasn't as bad because we had, so we did play the, so like here I'm going to buy a gold just so I can play the pirate. And here we're getting, this is already like, okay, that activates the pirate. I was going to say, this is already though like close to a double. This may be fast enough that I'm already thinking about duchies, frankly. I didn't play a wharf this turn though, unfortunately. I think the buys here are between like wharf and duchy. We'll go with the wharf now, but Bob buys a wharf. Okay. I mean, you can also just take more pirates. I just don't know how good that is. Third wharf feels a little questionable, though the duchy doesn't feel super great either. We do hit 8. We draw one of the wharf's dead, unfortunately. But, I don't know. I guess we don't take an estate here. I don't think that makes sense. Well, we're just gonna buy a silver so we can activate both of these. This is like such a useless pirate activation. That's pretty annoying. And it activates their pirate. Yeah, this is a problem with the money deck, right? Is you get these hands, oh, and I have no buy. The only thing I can do is buy, and then they probably just win, yeah. Well, I guess I'm glad I played the engine. Those were rough. The money draws, at least for my seed there, were not good. Maybe it should be, second pirate maybe is a little greedy. But it definitely didn't line up cleanly at all. Well, okay, so we saw it from both ends there. It's okay, Kingdom. It's a little tough, but thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all tomorrow.